Hey, welcome to another stream of Star Citizen. We're on the 4.2.1 live environment, running patch 9971117. And we're continuing from earlier on. We've been streaming basically all day. This is the second stream of the day. And we've been doing the resource drive missions. Now we only need 2 more missions to complete all tiers. And basically, if we picked one up, it's HMS Rider on ETA. If we look in our journal, we've got 199 points to get. This will give us, if this is successful, this will give us 180, and then we just need another medium mission to complete the tier 5.
This is Carmichael. Hurston's continuing greatness relies on you. Please complete the task as assigned and on time.
Oh, absolutely. So we'll have some drinks before we go. We've literally only picked this mission up like 5 minutes ago or something while we were eating our dinner, which took us all of 5 minutes to eat because it was salami and pasta and cheese and sweet corn. And I'm really geared up to get this done, to be honest. I really want, this has been a long haul. And I mean, I've invested, this is the 3rd day that I've been doing this, and it's been made, if you haven't been watching the other streams, it's been made difficult by the problems in the game, problems with the game's software. And that is down to the issues and problems experienced by the software that CIG know about. I mean, I've contributed to a couple of tickets myself, but when they get round to fixing them is anybody's guess. So we'll go to ETA. It's fairly standard planet. It's not hot or cold. I think it might be slightly cold, but it's not like Ariel or Aberdeen. It's blisteringly hot. So yeah, we're good to go. We are good to go, aren't we? Let's turn the engines on. We refueled and did everything. Yeah. We're good to go. It's really surprising how, given the number of missions that have failed, since the last patch was released, the hotfix as they call it, yesterday, it's been a complete game changer for us. Yesterday morning, we failed more missions. We failed 3 times as many missions as what we completed. One was our fault. Because we loaded the elevator up, then left the hangar, forgot that we didn't send the elevator down, went back to the hangar, and all the cargo had gone. So that was our fault. But you live and learn. You learn from your mistakes. I haven't done that again. I would never intend to. I mean, what a waste of fucking time. Going, loading up, getting back, unloading, then losing all your cargo. Why isn't this... Have I... I'm too close on that. So... I should be quantum traveling to this. See, the moons are out of the way. And people who travel all around Hurston, going from outpost to outpost, and wrecking the elevators on purpose because they can be bugged out and glitched. But not so much on the moons. But to be honest, I mean, I was at an elevator earlier on today on another server, and it was working great, and there was another player loading up at the same time. He finished doing what he was doing and set off. I got my first amount of cargo, and then the elevator just bugged out. And it was unfortunate, but that, you know, what can you do? And I tried several fixes, but it wasn't going to work. I get down to a decent speed here. Right, so what we got, let's put the lights on. We've got a couple of hangars. We'll come into this one. This one's nice and clear. If this works, it'll be fucking great. But we'll see. Yeah. Now, have we got our... We have now. Right, so we want to just edge it a little bit that way. Like there. Just bring it forward to like here. Are we? No. Yeah, that's... I think that's about good.
Alert. Deck crash close.
Turn the lights off. Landing complete. We are a little bit further back than we need to be. I'd say that was about good. Turn the engines off. Right, so this is reliant on this elevator working. Now, a lot of the elevators aren't working. People found out that if you throw an item, any item, on top of the elevator building, it stops the elevator from working. Yeah. So if you threw a corpse or a med pen or a helmet container or anything on top of that building, that elevator will not work. There's many other ways and means of breaking it as well. If you crash into the elevator itself, if you fly a Pisces ship into that doorway and it ends up glitching your dead body under the floor, that's another way. Hang on. Yeah, it's low gravity, so let's see if this works. Loading contents. Let's try that again because it doesn't always work first time. Send it down. We might be really lucky here. And this is a damn good server to be on. Corundum. Send it up. It is transferring, so big jump here. There we go. I don't know what's going on with the C2, but it's weird in the way that the ramp doesn't touch the floor, then it does touch the floor, then it's higher up, then you can jump on it, and it's just good that ITER is low gravity. So it's a case of picking these up twice to put them where I actually want them. So I can't put them on, I can stack them too high, but I've got to drop them first. So this might actually save some time if I just do it slowly. I mean, this is the last sort of large mission that I want to do. In fact, why don't I do this and get all the crates in? Weird, but never mind. No. Method in my madness didn't fucking work. Because I'm gonna have to move these anyway now. But anyway, let's do it this way and get the Can we move that to there? Can we? Yeah, we can. I think we've just been very lucky today with the we've been very lucky with the elevators in the way that we've been able to get jobs done. I mean, we had what, 6 large missions to do today, and we're on the last one. So this is the most we've ever done in one day. 6 missions. So we'll bring the big one over first. Bring that up. Oh, fucking come on. Jesus fucking wept. Yeah, that's coming up. This should be a simple case of dragging them in, putting them exactly where we want them. There might be another ship coming in, but we'll leave them to do whatever they want to do. Should be nice and quick. Excuse me. Right, so that's those. And then, yeah, we have got another ship. Bring these up, only 9 crates. It's transferring up. We don't care, we'll sort them out later. Close the door. Bob's our fucking uncle. Right, we're all set. Except for these fucking things, but I don't care about them. I don't know why it misses that out. It's really weird. So, here we go. Just bear with me. Okay. No, we're not going to get in a seat like that, are we? Come on. Keeps doing that. When I press the F key and it brings up the fucking inventory. And I don't know what makes it do that, but...
On. Launch complete. Landing gear up.
We were talking earlier about a better way to conduct the event, and I basically said, well, 5 or 6 missions of varying difficulty instead of 50 missions of the same mission. You know, you get bored, it's monotonous and fucking boring really quick after you've done the same mission 8 or 10 times. And it's the same thing over and over and over and over again. You know, you want to be making it fun, challenging, with a bit of variety, instead of the same fucking boring thing time after time after time after time. It doesn't make any fucking sense. But then again, not a lot does. You know, it was the same with oh God, what was the last event where you had to do something? It's like the same mission in 3 stages, 3 missions, but you had to do them 6 times each. And it didn't make any sense to, where are we down here? It didn't make any sense to force people to do the same fucking mission over and over again. But if they've got nothing better to offer, they should stop fucking designing ships and work on something that means something. Yeah, but that doesn't earn us money. Yeah, right, whatever. You know, if you unashamedly admitted it and said all we care about is making money, then people it would put into question, well, what are you doing then exactly? You're just designing stuff for people to spend money on without any real purpose to create the game that Chris Roberts wanted. you know, the pretender to the throne of the greatest games ever. It's got the potential. It's just not happening.
Shields on.
You know, it's it really is outstanding to look at, and the things you can do. I mean, the missions, they've knocked a load of the missions on the head. A lot of the really good, interesting, exciting missions. I mean, my favourites, I always say this, but my favourites are Siege and Raid on Orison. And you get this black dude coming over on the Siege on Orison. He's like, we will capture your temples, we will burn them all down. First time I heard that, it put hairs on the back of my fucking neck. And I thought, that's scary shit. I really, really enjoyed that. I think that's why I enjoy the mission so much. Because it scared me the first time I did them. And games don't usually scare me. Now, where's my hangout? It's over here. You know, but I'm fucking crouched behind whatever I was crouched behind, some fucking stone pillar. And there's this guy telling you what's going to happen. And it was real, you know, it affected me. And I'm like, fucking hell, I'm scared now. Like I say, the hairs on my arms and the back of my neck stood up, and my pupils widened, and I'm like, fucking yeah. I'm watching everything that moves, leaves in the trees and everything else, and it was a great experience. Loved it. But they've taken that mission away now. And a lot of other missions that I enjoyed as well. They've taken out, like find the missing crew member, because I used to get all my Apex glasses from them bastards.
Landing complete.
Okay, so. Run of the mill, same as we've done before. That was wrong button on my part. Okay.
Engines off.
And that again was textbook mission. You know, it's a really good server. This one I'm on, which is I know what I'm doing. It is US1B070. It's the best server I've been on the entire weekend. The missions are coming up. I don't know how there seems to be a lot of people online, but you know, the two missions that I've done, both elevators at the on the large pad were working. There was people there loading. First mission I did on this server, there was two ships loading up, one left. I took the spot on the pad, loaded up myself. Forgot to open the door like a noob, but never mind. Hang on, take a few steps back. Don't want to be anywhere near that door. Strange things happen. I think the first time the Argo Atlas fell through the floor is when it was really close to the door, so I make sure the Atlas is nowhere near the door. Right, so let's just go down the ramp a little bit. and get these off first. Can we take this one first? So this is basically our last large mission. The very last large mission for Hurston. And it's a long time in coming. It's been, you know, it's been a one step at a fucking time affair, but got there in the end. But I won't forget how annoying and frustrating this whole fucking event was. You know, and CIG, it's like Bushy said years ago. Bushy said CIG need to get the shit together, and that's it, in a fucking nutshell. And they never will, because as long as the money keeps rolling in, what incentive is there to do better? I mean, given that this game, Squadron 42 and Star Citizen, they've been that long in the making, and with that many problems throughout, who's gonna... No. Who's gonna have faith in CIG being able to create more games after this? I wouldn't. I mean, I got the Star Citizen bug. A friend of mine, Captain Chameleon, he said, you should start playing Star Citizen. And I'm like, I've already got it. A friend gifted it me. I just haven't ever played it. And he said, oh, you should get into it. And I did. And I fucking loved it. It was great. Even with all the problems, it was great. You know, with the promises of things getting better. And I'm thinking, oh, yeah, you know, it's been... what was it, 8-9 years in the making, but might have been 8 years in the making, but you know, these things take time, but I bought into the hype. I really did buy into the hype. That was the thing. I was a believer, you know, a convert, as it were. Now I just go with the flow. You know, I got invited to Eva Carty, which everybody said was amazing. It's fucking not. Eva Carty's no different to anywhere else. We just get to test things first. And if you're into that kind of shit, then, you know, if that's what floats your boat, then... that Eva Carty will be a good place here, but it doesn't matter who tests what, as long as it gets tested and it gets tested right. But I don't think the infrastructure for testing doesn't exist. You've got to have a really good testing regime, and this is just a free-for-all. And same with the issue council reports. You know, it's... there's no structure, there's no organisation. So it doesn't really matter what you report, because CIG are going to decide whether, even when it's confirmed and verified and voted for, CIG can just turn around and say, ah, well, no, we're not looking at that right now. You know, we've got other things on our plate to deal with first. And this is why problems never get fixed. So the whole system, although it's a really, really good system, you know, the issue council reporting system is, there's not many other software companies have anything like that. It's just not used in the right way by CIG. You know, I mean, everybody Everybody else, fucking hell. Everybody else is submitting reports like there's no tomorrow, but you know, some reports just, even when they get voted and verified, the problem's still in the software. You know, some problems are like years old. And nobody wants that. You fix problems and make sure they stay fixed. And I have my ideas of why some of these problems keep raising their ugly heads again. And that's by using code that produced it in the first place, or a mixed match of issues that caused the problem in the first place. But you know, SEAD, you have the way of working, and it's their way of doing things, and they're just going to carry on doing it regardless. But then they can't scorn or rebuke people who criticise them, because it could be done better. It could be done a hell of a lot better. Right, so that is the copper and corundum, and we just need the tungsten now. So this this Argo Atlas, 75,000 credits. I watched a video from an Australian guy yesterday, and he said, if you're buying it for real money, that's your choice. Buying it in game for credits is, you know, there's really no decision to be made. You should get one. There are only 75,000 credits, and it will save you so much time and effort, and I totally agree. Couldn't agree more. My friend Captain Chameleon said, have you bought an Atlas yet? And I said, nah, I'm not into hauling. And then yesterday I thought to myself, why don't I rent one? See if they can be rented. And lo and behold, not rented, but you can buy them for in-game cash. And I was running to New Deal with my fucking wallet open. Give me an Atlas, give me an Atlas. I mean, for people who are haulers, who are going to do this kind of thing day in, day out, yes, you need one. You can't be without one. You know, it's like having a forklift. It's like having a forklift to unload a HGV, or what do you call them in America? You don't call them articulated trucks, do you? Right, let me get out of this for a minute. Let me deliver this bastard. Fucking hell, I've been dreaming about this for days. Right. Confirm. Transfer to warehouse. Contract complete. We're going to get Aldous Carmichael telling us, hey up.
Saw your delivery come through.
Bye,
Could have
Ek.
been a little more efficient on your delivery, but a win's
Fuck
a win.
you. Go fuck yourself, Aldous. Stupid cunt. it should be, yeah, 5889. Journal is, so 2807 and we want 2806, so we've got 19 SCU. That's all we need, and we've done the whole 5 fucking tiers. We haven't touched Microtech Crusader or RCorp. In fact, look at this. Hurston are like 16.2 million in front. Well, 16.1 something. That's after 4 days. Got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I mean, this was the worst ill-conceived event and implemented event, not ever, but one of them, way up there. When I got the email from Robert Space Industries, and it said, you know, race to Stanton, and I thought, oh, fucking racing, forget that. And then I looked at the website, read into it, and I saw the rewards, and I thought, there's some pretty cool fucking rewards, and that armour is fucking awesome. It's got HD emblazoned on it. I mean, I bet you now CIG, now they've realised that people are into corporate shit. Like, you know, you buy Nike and Adidas and Puma and Slazenger and all that shit. Reebok. Fucking Reebok are brilliant. You know, CIG have realised that everybody's into fucking corporate merchandise. They'll be banging shit out like there's no tomorrow. Everything's got fucking HD. I mean, I've got a HD Hurston Dynamics fucking multi-tool. It's fucking ace. Best multi-tool I've got. Better than the Black Cherry. But anyway, we've got 19 more crates to get, and if we look at medium, Hadley on Hurston, I don't really want to do Hadley on Hurston. I'm going to wait for something else to come up on one of the moons. I know we've done Aberdeen and Eta. So I'll go sort the ship out. You know, put it back to where it's supposed to be, blah, 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 blah. But this thing, when it's working, is awesome. The Argo Atlas. And for an event like this, you need it. You really need it. I can't imagine... oh shit, why did I open that? Duh. See if the ramp's touching the floor, and it isn't. I wonder what makes it do that. It seems to be variation in the ship suspension. You know, you can see the ship. Oh, I better close it. You can see the ship ever so slightly tilted forward at an angle. And when it's level, the ramp touches the floor. So I think it's something to do with the suspension of the ship. It's a bad design, actually, the 3 feet. It should be 4. A lot more stability with 4 feet than 3. so let's have a look at the good old contracts. And there are none for Hurston right now, so we'll just keep skipping through. Must be getting busy now. But if we can get a medium, all we want is a medium delivery on one of the moons, not on Microtech itself. Because in my experience, Microtech, I mean Hurston, in my experience on most of the servers, I think I did one mission yesterday at Operae, which I was able to do, and that's because one of the 3 elevators was working. Or even if there's a large delivery, because it all adds up to the score. But I thought that was one then, but Hurston, right? So medium size, Anderson and Aberdeen, yes. We want to take this. We've already been to Anderson and Aberdeen, and the elevators were fucking great. So this is 48. We need 19. So we only need almost a third of what we'd be collecting and delivering, but this is our very, very last mission. And then we've done all the 5 tiers. And it has to be said, it's been blood, sweat and tears. More tears than blood and sweat, but equal amount of blood and sweat in doing this fucking event. You've got to be a real trooper. I mean, Stickman, he had this done on Saturday afternoon, sort of around 36 hours after the event started. He had it all done. Now I spent around, I would say, between 30 and 40 hours. But I don't know how he did it. I asked him, he said, oh, I must have been lucky. But, you know, I wanted to know what missions he was taking, what ship he was using. Because he could have taken small, medium and large and gone round and done them all and kept on doing that until he got all the points. You know, until he'd done all the deliveries. And it's the explanation of how it was achieved is what I was looking for. Not how fucking lucky he thought he was, but I'll ask him again. You know, I'll have a chat with him. Because it's good to share info. And what I hate is, and I know lots of players like this, what I really hate is when somebody knows how to do something and you ask them and they won't tell you because they don't want you to know as much as they do. They want you to be dependent on them for information, and it's like, come on, man. You know, it's like somebody says to me, how do you first start going about building a kernel? And it's like, well, you've got to drink plenty of green tea and watch Gran Sumo. You know, and no, none of that. You download the source. You load it up, install the source or untar the source onto your Linux system, open your terminal, go to that directory where you unpacked it and type make menu config. You know, or if you know the device you're building a kernel for, You know, like a Raspberry Pi, you could say make BCM2835 underscore config, and it'll build you a optimized default kernel for a Raspberry Pi 2835 SOC. Or, you know, x86. You could do it with certain machines, x86. It's that's how you go. Why am I talking about building fucking kernels? But it's what you know, and it's all out there on the internet. So when you say to somebody, how do I do this, or how did you do it? And I'm not telling you, it's my little secret. Well, go fuck yourself then. You know, if I will find out, and when I do find out, I'll know as much as you, and yeah, what you got to feel good about after that. The funniest thing is when they come to you and ask you, and you say, so shall I now treat you the same as you treated me? I don't care. I'm not bothered. Tell me or don't tell me. I don't care. Well, don't fucking ask then. Right. That's my rant for the day. Let's...
Carmichael calling. Need this taken care of fast and by the numbers.
Yeah, really?
Can't have any losses on my watch.
Well, I'll tell you what, mate. You have a word with your CIG buddies and fucking tell them to fix shit and it won't be this bad. How about that?
Launch complete. Alert. Port crash close.
How about that?
Landing complete. Engines off.
It's like when he said, when I got tier 4 and he said, right, Earth Dynamics now expects you to be more expedient and efficient in completing these missions. And I asked some friends, I said, what does that mean? You know, because I hadn't done any tier 4 missions at that time. And they said, oh no, it's just words, it doesn't mean a fucking thing. I'm like, okay. So, we are going back to Anderson on Aberdeen.
Engines on.
We've already been there. We did a large collection and delivery from there earlier. Like, not the last mission, but the mission before that, on this server. So if it still works,
Alert. Rear crash close.
yeah, I know.
Gear up. Shields off.
If the elevator's still working, because I've heard quite a few people say, well, it was working 10 minutes ago. Or it was working last time I visited an hour ago.
Quantum travel.
Oh, fuck. Can I...
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
There we go. Aberdeen.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
All right.
Quantum travel engaged.
So we're only wanting 19. No, 19. In Vietnam, in World War II, the average age of a soldier was 25. In Vietnam, it was 19.
Quantum travel complete.
What's that? Paul Hardcastle. 19. Anyway. We're not concerned about the ships. All we're concerned with is are the elevators still working?
Shields on.
I love this idea of coming in through the clouds. It's very daunting. Like when you're travelling on an airplane and you go through the clouds and you think, well, what if there's something in the clouds like a fucking hot air balloon or another aircraft, you know? And my attitude now has completely fucking changed because this is the one I used before. I'll use this one again. Right next to the raft on the edge of the pad.
Front crash close. Landing gear down.
Yeah, I know it's down. Landing gear down. Hello, Mr. Tyler. Going down. Oh, shit. I know what I'm doing. See, I think that's what caused it to fuck up. See, it's not level. It's not level, isn't that? But that looks good from a pickup point of view. It's slight, actually. Oh well. Yeah, get out of the way. Right. So engines are off, lights are off. We are good to go. We are good to go and collect this. Have we had drinks? Let's have a couple of drinks just to make sure. I think the best thing that CID did about this event was not make it reputation based, because I've had that many goddamn failures. I'd be minus reputation. I have to work out just how many missions I've done. But I know all but 3 missions. I did the first mission, which was 3 1SCU crates. I've done 2 medium missions, and the rest have been large. So I can easily work out how many missions I've done from that. Just detract 96. Sorry, 99. Detract 99 from my final score, and then divide that by 180, and that will tell me how many missions I've done. Then add 3, and that would be the number. And that is not counting the failures, of which there have been fucking dozens of failures. You know, it goes beyond saying that this has been an absolute shit show of an event in the way of problems. And a lot of people are very angry and frustrated. Right, so it's going to be a quick... Well, providing that the ramp is anywhere near the fucking ground. And it is. You can tell because if you can see the base of this terminal, we'll come out of it and go back in because it. Yeah, go on then. Select all. Move to elevator. Bring it up. Oh, fuck. Good job for low gravity, that's all I can say. Go on then. Oh God, I can't even put them where I want to put them. Right, that's it, according to this. I just need to get this back now. I really didn't believe I'd achieved this today. I didn't. I thought it'd be tomorrow. or maybe Wednesday, when I was able to get everything together, because of how bad the elevators are. I mean, it's not, it's like 6 or 7 out of 10 elevators are broken. You know, it's not a, it's not it's not guaranteed. Ah, fuck. This is just so I can get them off easier when I get back. Right, that's cool. That's cool. And the irony of it is, I lost my zoo suit because I lost the shit when my zoo suit was on board, and I didn't need my zoo suit. I've done one mission I did with my zoo suit, and it's fucking subscriber gear, and I'm like, bollocks. I'll get it back eventually at the next wipe, but I don't know when the next wipe's going to be.
Engines on. Launch complete. Alert. Front crash close. Landing gear up.
Oh, it's landing gear up. Yeah. Right, so it didn't go on top, did it? I want it on top of that one. Oh, come on! It's that tricky. There we go. Right. I don't know how many of these we've got, but we'll stack them in threes like we usually do. Wallop. I can't fucking see where I'm putting it now. There we go. I see it stepped back. I mean, I haven't touched the directional controls since I started stacking. So, fucking hell. Usually, excuse me. Usually this is not a problem, but all right. So just 3 of these now. I don't care where I put them as long as they snap to the elevator. Right. Adios, amigo. Fucking amazing piece of kit is that Atlas. It saves you so much time fucking around. Right, so confirm that. Send that down. Ooh, and we get hit by fucking lag now. You've been awarded a Parallax Hurston rifle, Hurston livery for the Caterpillar Starlancer and Starlifter. Okay. So let's have a look. We're gonna get Carmichael. Hey up! That smells gorgeous tonight, Petal.
Wanted to let you know that you should be receiving a bonus from us. To show your appreciation, Hurston assumes that you will deliver at a higher rate going forward.
No. Hurston can...
Carmichael here. Log your contract delivery. I'll mark it down as a win for Hurston.
Alright. We don't care if we got paid for that or not. Journal. Right, so... At fucking last. 2855, and it was 2826 that we needed. So that is fucking it. I mean, come on. Oh, jeez. I'm going to work this out now. 2855 minus 99 equals, divide that by 1 AA, and I did 16 missions. I did 16 large delivery missions. And it's took me 3 days. How many have I done today? 8 missions I've done today, but that was 7 large delivery and 1 medium. But yeah, I'm fucking scratching my head. Thinking, oh my God, you know, it's all over. Hallelujah. Excuse me. How much are Hurston in the front now, by the way? Oh, yeah. They're over 16 million ahead now. Still plenty of people taking part though. I mean, again, you've got 3 moons for Microtech, with quite a lot of, is it 3 or 4 moons for Microtech? But you've got quite a lot of bases on them, you know, mining bases and such. On Crusader, not so much. I mean, Crusader's got what, 4 moons? What you got? Selling, Yellow. You've got what's it called? The one beginning with D. Is there another one? Can't remember. You've only, but Arcop's only got 2 moons. But fucking hell, they've got 22 million. Oh, that's what we see on the first page, isn't it? The good of these journal entries. I mean, somebody obviously puts a lot of work into them. Getting a crime stat can be a real pain. No shit. I've been to jail today as well. Yeah, we certainly certainly had a full day of it, haven't we? Now, it has been good fun today because we've faced very few problems. We've only had a couple of missions that we couldn't complete because the elevators were broken on this server. Oh no, another server that we were on where we went back to where was it? Perlman. Went back to Perlman and the elevators were broken. So this server's unbelievable. This server's great.
Engines on. Launch complete. Alert. Port crash close. Landing complete. Systems off.
Okay. So we'll refuel that. And call it a do. Why didn't I just get the elevator? Right, all clear. Yeah. You're having a laugh. Bring me the fucking elevator. Where is it? It's up top. It's going to be quicker to go get the elevator and exit the ship than open the door and close it again. But there's something not right with this ship. Fuck me. Get in it. Are we might be in for a server error. I'm looking for B-Win. Oh, B-Win. B-Win's fucking amazing. So, no. We're not in, we're not in for a server error. Wonder what caused that then. Strange.
Welcome to the aUEC vehicle retrieval system.
So we'll store our Starlifter. I mean, that is the most I've ever used the Starlifter, ever. And I'm very impressed by it. You know, I've taken it out quite a few times. Plus, I've I've had an A2 which I flew a hell of a lot more than the C2. But before the prices went up, when the A2 was like 15 million, I bought it and then spent another 5 million on upgrades. And me and Jojo went out and fucking owned the universe. I think me and Captain Chameleon went out and did the same thing. Oh no, I can't. I can't do it from here, can I? Anyway, oh, hang on a minute. We'll have that. I'm a unicorn. Yeah. Hello, darling. You should be cowering in fear because I've got a crime stat I haven't got. We can put this away now. In fact, I've fucking got the Cambio SRT. I took that out with me thinking it was a max lift and wondered why I couldn't use it. I was like, huh? But, yeah. What do I want to do? Fucking hell. Here I am praising this server so highly, and then problems like that turn up. Well, getting a bit laggy now. I wonder if people are starting to log in. Let's go get our constellation. It's in a large fucking hangar. We know where he's going. He's got an RSI helmet on as well. Maybe I should try and loot some of them. Because if you've got a Pembroke suit and an RSI helmet, that's as good as a Pembroke helmet. Oh yeah, it's still there. Oh, and we've got our snub fighter back. So, yippee doos. What we'll do is take this down to Lawville and get the paint job on it. Oh, it's really fucking laggy now. I'll tell you what, we finished that mission off at a good time, didn't we? God, I love this ship. This is my favourite ship. When I'm doing anything that requires more than a Pisces, this is the ship I use. Sometimes it depends. If it's non-combat, I'll use the Avenger. Avenger's just the best looking ship in the game. It's absolutely stunning. I mean, you look at some ships and they're ugly as fuck. And I think the Origin ships, some of them look really nice. But like the Origin 600 or the 890 Jump, ugly fucking ships. They're supposed to look sleek. And I've gone the wrong way, haven't I? Planet's over here. Oh, there it is. How can you miss a planet? Duh. The 890 Jump looks sleek, but it's just ugly. It looks like somebody's got a fucking axe, a blunted axe, cut half the handle off and stuck 2 fucking engines to it. Oh god, yeah, it's laggy as fuck. Let me just bring this. Yeah, that's why. It's really bad.
Quantum drive is now off.
This is at night. Where's the Hurston building? Right, so Starport is here. What are we on? 492.
Leaving safe zone. Collision alert. Front. Warning. Leaving safe zone. Collision alert.
Fucking bastard. So I was going to hit the deck there before I got to lower my gear. Right. Engines off. I had to think there what we were doing. Well, I'm in Lawville. I usually I start in Lawville, but I don't usually I usually spend much time here. There's nothing to do here except for see what's his name, the Hurston guy, Cornelius. The FPS is back. That's good.
Welcome to the aSOC vehicle retrieval system.
And we're going to store this.
Your vehicle has been placed visitors again. Goodbye.
And now we should be able to go to our vehicles. Oh, turn this shit off. Select ship. Andromeda. And we should have a paint job. Do you know? And you can't see. You used to be able to see the ship in this. I mean, look at the state of that. It's just a blob. Save changes and equip. But I mean, the Black Heron was.
Welcome to the aSOC vehicle retrieval.
And now I want to retrieve that again.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Yeah, I know it has.
Please visit us again. Bye.
I know there's all kinds of paint jobs for the Andromeda, but the Black Heron just looked better than most. I'm not entirely sure I like all this fucking yellow, 'cause it's like jasmine. Not a fan. I'm not a fan. Let me get on. I know what I'm doing. It's just too light a yellow. Right, seen enough. Engines are off. Oh, I know what I'm doing. Just give me a minute. I've still got the global fucking... Yeah, I've seen enough. We're going back to the black heron paint job. And that's the only reason I did the tier 4 and 5 was to get the paint job for the Conne and the C2. And I'm thinking, both the paint jobs, now I've seen that on the Conne, if the C2 paint job is anywhere near the same colour, I'm going to stick with what I've got. I've already got the paint jobs I want.
Welcome to the aSOC vehicle retrieval system.
Store that. Excuse me. It says crew 1. Where's the S is 2?
Please visit us again.
Yeah, I wanted to have a look at that though. Just see the wrong button. I know. I don't care anymore. Give me my black fucking heron paint job back. I mean, it's nice, right? It's good, but I prefer the black heron paint job. I don't like the shade of yellow. It's too light. It's too light a shade of yellow. If it was more like a racing yellow, but yeah, it's just Certain Dynamics yellow, isn't it? Yeah, I'm definitely keeping that. Definitely keeping that black heron. Right. Is there anything else we want to do? Where's the fucking bunker missions gone? Don't know. So let me check my hangar. Yeah, tier 5 delivered already. And it's the Star Lancer, the Caterpillar, and the Hercules Starlifter, Hurston Paint. Now, there's nothing, no ship in the game. Well, actually, the MSR with the oh god, I can't remember which paint it is, but it's black and gold. You know, the rarest paint job ever. That is the best paint job in the game, but second to that is Cerberus for the C2. Cerberus is fucking beautiful. It's just it's well thought out in terms of shade and style. It's a matte kind of finish, not a gloss, and it's just like a midnight purpley blue. Perfect, absolutely perfect. So yeah, Star Lancer, Caterpillar, Starlifter, and Parallax Hurston Energy Assault Rifle. I mean, I've been wanting to have a look at the Parallax because I find so much ammunition for it laying around. And what else did we get in tier 4? We got the Hurston Energy, Quartz Hurston Energy SMG. And in tier 3 we got the Prism Hurston shotgun. We won't be using that. Tier 2 we got the Pulse Hurston laser pistol and the Stratacore Hurston edition armor. And the Pyro Hurston multi-tool and a Falston jumpsuit and hat. Well, that's cool. I mean, yeah, it is cool. I like Hurston gear. I'm a bit of a fanboy when it comes to Hurston branded gear. But all in all, that was an ordeal. It was not fun. You know, 16 fucking missions, 16 large missions, 16 large delivery missions, 2 medium, 1 small. Sorry, 1 starter. Because I did the starter mission, then I did a medium. And then I went straight to the large ones because it made sense. And I thought if I've got 2,000 odd points to get, do the largest mission, get the fucking C2 out and do the largest mission. Anyway, I'm a bit disappointed in contracts available. I ain't got call to arms, but what are you going to use call to arms for? There's only the resource drive. There's bounty hunter, hauling, collection and salvage. I mean, we all turn into fucking Greenpeace supporters or something. I really feel like going raiding a fucking bunker just for the sake of it. You know, I got a Crusader. Got to be Crusader. And invade a bunker. And kill them all. Get a massive crime stat. Go to prison. We need to find a way to break into fucking prison again. I mean, this Wicklow vehicles, Atlas Orange Line. What's he want? Quantanium, copper, tungsten, corundum. Well, you do a mission and for the resource drive, you've got half of the stuff there already, haven't you? What? Bring Argo Atlas to Wicklow Emporium? Well, that's fucking 75 grand. What you HLS Orange Line? What is it? A fucking paint job or something? God, this is a real HLS drive, isn't there? I mean, I'm glad I bought one for 75 credits, but I wouldn't have a use for it. Unless Captain Chameleon says, hey, do you fancy doing some hauling? And if he'd have said that a week ago, I'd have said, yeah, alright. If he says it any time after today, I'd be saying no fucking way. No fucking way. But I bet if you go to the bunkers, all the soldiers will be there. You know, all the guards will be there. But if you go to one of the what does he call it now? I forget the name of it. It used to be Hurston Security Outpost 1. It's got a new name, begins with O. It's like 500 kilometres from the nearest jump point. Or 531 kilometres or something. I fucking lost my ship out there. I had to fly the 500 kilometres and then look for my ship. Took me hours. But because I'm streaming, I can see the heading I was on, I can see the distance I'm at. So I had a vague idea of where it was, and I knew it was sort of 3 kilometres away from the bunker. So I got on the vector I was on and I went right. And I spent about an hour going right. And I couldn't find my ship, so I thought, right, start again and go left. Found it after about 20 minutes. It took me fucking ages to find that ship. And I just do that for fun. You know, in case of dire emergency, if I ever need to find my ship again, it's good practice. When all you've got is a heading and a distance. You can't triangulate. You've got no fucking idea. But there is, you can create a contract where the person who takes your contract can see where your ship is. That's dumb. Because say you put out a contract for whatever it is. I can't remember what it's called, but then you say to somebody, I need my ship back, I've got, you know, fucking 100 SU of gold on it. So halfway there they shoot you in the fucking head. Well, no, they wouldn't shoot you in the head because you cancel the contract and then they'd be fucked. But you know what I mean? You get to where your ship is before they land. They can see your ship. They shoot you in the head, and I don't know how you'd work that out. You'd have to work out some way of doing it. But this is untrack that. Norgard and Aberdeen. We didn't go to Norgard, did we? We went to Anderson. Anderson was working. But anyway, do I want to go back to Everest. So I'm going to get my, let me just check that fucking paint job is on my ship before I retrieve it. Yeah, I've got the black heron. Right, good. Yeah. I wonder how many paints I've got. I've got shitloads of paints that I've been given for prizes in vehicles. Fucking look at that. Look at the amount of paint I've got. Aurora Hurston livery. Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put that paint job on the Aurora and fly it into the fucking Hurston building. Zeus Hurston livery. I don't mind the Zeus. The Zeus is quite a freelance. I fucking hate that ship. Raft, not bothered. Zeus is good. Spirit, Is the Zeus a poor man's spirit? I think Mavdog bought a spirit. If I'm thinking of the same ship, and it was like the best looking ship in the game at the time. Or second to the Avenger, obviously. But I've got Gladius, Ursa, P-52, 400i, more Gladius, Nox, Arrow, Cyclone, STV. I've got fucking loads of paints. Badge repair. I think I got them when oh, the Rock, Black Chariot livery. Where is the Rock?
Welcome to the aSOC vehicle retrieval system.
There it is. Deliver that fucker. Request delivery.
Please visit us again.
Because I have a rock, because Bushy got me into mining. And I thought, if I want to do a bit of mining, I'll just go out and do it in a rock. And then somebody said, oh, you can't go to Aberdeen or anywhere that you need to wear an environment suit. I'm like, what? It's a fucking vehicle, yeah, but it doesn't have a cover. And I'm like, oh, okay. Liveries. Save changes and equip. Right, okay. Right, now I'm done. I think. Although, weapons. Prism Hurston laser. Battery size 50. Effective range 15 to 20 meters. Effective range 10 meters. Effective range 15 meters. What the fuck? P8 black guy, yeah, 100 meters. I mean, I've shot people dead at fucking 200 meters with an FS9. Takes a lot of ammo. How the hell did I get that? I don't even know how I got that. I didn't realise I had 2 P8 ARs. But it's a shit livery. Who wants to carry a gun around with a bright blue fucking livery that people can see in the dark? I mean, it might be alright if you're on a blue planet that's totally blue. Like the finish line now at FS9, bright yellow. But I do like the Stoneface, just because it's a little bit different. And Hurston, Pyro RYT Hurston multi-tool. Damn cool. I don't know if it looks as good as the Black Cherry. I still prefer the Black Cherry. But anyway. Oh, armors. I think I've seen these, yeah, the Hurston. It's a medium backpack. But then again, it's medium armor. Minus 50 to 8 degrees C. Well, that's fucking great. The Dust Up Tactical is minus 60 to 90. That's fucking what you're gonna... So the fucking helmet is minus 50 to 80, and the legs is minus 61 to 91. Where's the torso? Yeah, the fucking helmet needs to be the same stats as the rest of the army, you thick fucks. Honestly.
Welcome to the aSOC vehicle retrieval system.
I hate it when they do that. Oh, I'm guessing
Your vehicle has been
the same person is responsible for the helmet that's responsible for the arms, legs and torso. So why didn't they give the helmet the same stats? I remember when that didn't matter. You went out on Microtech when it was like minus 10 and you fucking froze to death in armour that was good for minus 60. Yeah.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
And the FPS is hitting us. It must be getting busy now. God, I love this ship. The only thing I would do is put more weapon racks in it. It's only got 2 weapon racks. Well, you've got 5 lockers here. The ship says it's 1 crew. You've got a toilet here, which is bollocks. But, you know, you want more than 2 weapon racks. You could lower these 2 and put 2 more above it. Or however you want to do it. If you want to, you know, there's no point in having fuck all above it or fuck all below it. Or you could even get rid of these drawers and this cupboard that you can't open or use. But you definitely need, oh, what's this? I get the five lockers, but there's only 4 beds. So, you know, like on a submarine where you bed share. This is B section, this is to A section. Yeah, right. As if you need to know your way around on a fucking ship, this says. Anyway. Right. Let's get back up to Everest. Yeah, them doors are opening. Where is Everest? There it is. Na 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 na. Come on. In fact, put the oh shit, that didn't fucking work, did it? I was holding down the Z key as well. Try that again, yep. And there's Great Lawville. Fucking fabulous at night time. But we don't seem to be going anywhere. Yeah, I don't know. It's not a fast ship. It's a missile boat. It's got a couple of turrets. Half decent armor. Just the convenience of it. Getting in and out, loading the cargo. One of the best cargo. You can load the cargo bay from both sides, front and back. So when you're throwing bodies from bunkers on it, you know, it's really convenient. Really convenient. Should put us here. Puts us at this fucking other side of the goddamn station. It's annoying as fuck. I don't see any ships in those hangars. So it gives us the hangar that's furthest away from where we are. Sometimes it doesn't. I mean, one time you could predict which hangar you wanted to be in by being the closest to it. And now you can't do that. All right. But I had to look at that earth and paint because I spent so much time trying to trying to get the tiers. But it's okay, yeah. Now what I'll do, because the
Welcome to the aSOC vehicle retrieval system.
we'll claim the Atlas.
Your insurance.
Excuse me. And we will store
Vehicle has been moved to our stock.
the Connie.
Again. Goodbye.
Right. I've got to say, yeah, I'm not impressed with the lack of bunker missions. Where have they gone? And it's like hauling or salvaging or forget it. I know what I'm doing. I mean, what's the point of having call to arms? There's no missions there. Well, bounty hunter. Last size hall, stand up on Hurston. Yeah, that's going to be it for now. I'm going to get on with my evening and what's left of it. I'm going to exit to menu. But we got the objectives done eventually. Massively disappointing event in the way of problems and issues and bugs, especially with the freight elevators being glitchable, exploitable. It's like when the aSOP terminals, you remember when somebody found out how to bug them out, and every single station on every fucking server, the aSOP terminals were broken, so you couldn't call your ship, and it took CIG about 3 weeks to sort that shit out. Just every time I logged in, it's like, and they fixed this, yeah. It's mind-boggling. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a really good day. Take really good care of yourselves, and I'll catch you next time. So, goodbye for now.